Hello, ladies, gents, and all the other Spelunky players out there that I'm going to leave in the dust today because we're going to make big money. I finally remembered to change the fake Paco into the real Paco. There he is. Or shit, did I do that already? I might have done this already and now I'm reverting back to the fake Paco. It is pretty silly. Let's see, what's the outline? Hey, I am Lime Man. This is the real Paco coming at you live through the power of the internet. Let's do some daily challenge of Spelunky. It is July 12th. Pretty sure it's July 12th. Yeah, yesterday it was the 11th. Therefore, today +1. It results in July 12th. It is indeed how numbers work. It is how the days of the month work. And I have a solid grasp on it. The stroke has not happened yet. I'm still good. Those emeralds are very much tempting to ghost. It would require for me to use a rope to get back up here. So I'm going to not use a rope and simply put emeralds in my pocket. I'm going to my most beautiful emerald lined pocket man in this world. Using a man casually to destroy all the wildlife. I am sorry, I have been punished for that. I was trying to pick up Adam over here. Instead, I whipped him down. And then I got hurt by a bat. Do not appreciate it. But now he's through and now we are completely broken even. Yeah, I'm feeling, even though the previous daily challenge was a pretty damn rich one, it improved my all-time score. Still feeling like the ghosting. Still feeling like making money. What you got down there, friendo? You have some climbing gloves. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We're going to be great friends, you and I. Please, want to destroy this freaking spider. We're going to use our rope to get back, so we're going to spend it preemptively. Filthy bat gets destroyed. Let's see. Yeah, let's just do the lazy way. Spend a bomb to do it. We get a bomb back. It's a good investment. I'm down with what just happened. And now we have the tool of destruction in our hands. Is everything recording? It's recording. Yes. My audio levels are going. Everything's great. Ever since I lost a lot of work a billion times, I'm still paranoid about it. Give me that thing. Yeah. Give me that that chest key. Toss it over there. There's Major Stupid over here. I am a good Samaritan. I'm going to save this wonderful pug. Going to make sure this pug finds success in life. You son of a bitch. Filthy skeleton has to come over here and just cramp my style. How dare you? I don't know why. I'm trying so damn hard. That should have been a monster that should have hurt me, but I got lucky. Did not get hurt by it. So there's 2 gems over there. Let's see if we can get this pug to the exit. This should be easy enough. Did we make it to the exit? I don't think we have. No, we still have to go all the way to the bottom here. Yeah, there's no real reason to stick around these parts. 30 seconds. Nothing up down here, so that's good. Don't have to work at it, but certainly want to ghost a little bit. Let me get the 2 that are really easy. I need to do that. All the things that just happened were absolutely ridiculous, should not have happened. But at least I have lined up this ghost so that we can ghost those 2 gems. And our ghosting adventure shall begin. Whoop! You know what I was not expecting? I recently posted 2 videos about the greatest items mod. I did not expect so many people to be interested in relation to the usual numbers. And you know, it's something that I have said many times before. I don't really do certain things for the views, but if something is popular, something popular, you know, relatively, because this is a very small channel, I guess like 2,000 videos on a good video. There are some outliers with hundreds of thousands in the Spelunky 101s, but I do notice if something is well liked by the regular viewership. And if I had a good time doing it, well, I'll do it again. So probably we'll go back to the greatest items mod. Maybe use it in conjunction with Sashavol, with Hardlunky, and see how that looks. Should be pretty funny. Well, I don't know if it will. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't work, because the greatest items not simply replaces textures and the what you call it. Oh jeez, I can't really ghost this, can I? Yeah, I can if I do it craftily like this from the top to the bottom. Linkin Park lyrics. Consider them recited. Please don't get speared. There you are. I was saying something. Oh yeah, there should be no reason why Spelunky and the greatest items mod should not work in conjunction, because all of the greatest items mod does, created by Worst. I don't really have a link for you for a webpage that you can check him out. I don't think that he does have one. All that he ever gave me was the link to download his big mod. So, I mean, he gave me a bunch of links, but they're all related to getting the files. It's not like he has a home page somewhere that I know of. Hey, if you are watching this and you have it, just I will be happily posting in your description or something. Don't think that I'm trying to throw shit on you or anything weird like that. Anyway, I don't see why it shouldn't work, so let's use it a little bit more. It should be a good time. Still trying to whip those wonderful crates with those piles of gold. Doesn't always go down my way. In fact, it often does not, because it's a pixel perfect whip. Something I have not explained in quite some time. Might as well explain it again. That guy was so ready to wreck me. Thankfully though, it was slightly too close. Too close for comfort. Very upsetting store. There's absolutely nothing here. I have not explained the entire deal with the whipping gold piles. What happens there is that Spelunky engine spawns. Let me just toss a giant spider down there. Should be easy enough to murder. The Spelunky engine, when you disturb a gold pile, it spawns the 3 ingots. It's not the same entity that becomes a different entity. That's not how it works. The Spelunky engine spawns 2 entities, 2 separate entities when you disturb a gold pile. Yeah, I should have known that would happen. So for the duration of 1 pixel, those 2 entities exist on the same location. So that enables you to pick up both, and therefore you pick up $3,000 instead of $1,500. That's not what I wanted to happen, but you know, you guys must be really used to me picking up gems that are not yet ghosted. There is a madman over there. Hoping that this guy's still alive. Such an inconvenience for my enemies to still live and draw breath. This is a very complicated situation here. I really don't like it. So we're probably gonna have to grab a few of these. Oh, this is so annoying. Yeah, I'll have to take them just to be able to get to this man. Okay, so this should be doable. He should get out of there, and we should be able to shoot him from here. The ghost is going to be a major pain in my asshole. Major pain in my asshole. It's too bad it got open. At least one of them did. Clearly gonna spend a bomb here to get access to Cali and to be able to ghost this nightmare. Because as you can already see, this is not going to be an easy one. That vault is going to be a major pain in the butt to ghost. I might put a bomb inside it, try to get the gems out, maybe bomb it from the bottom. That might be the thing that I need to do, spend those extra bombs to get it done. This man is also a major problem. Yeah, we'll use a rope to get back up. Because all the way at the top, there are good things. There are good things all the way at the top. Quite damn certain that there was... Oh man, look at all these gems that I missed out on. Because I did not have the ghosts coming from this side. They're irritating. Nothing I can do about it now, though. There is a possibility I might be able to get that emerald, but it's a very remote possibility. That is annoying. And a better player would have made all that money. Unfortunately, I did not pull it off. So what do I want to do about this vault? For now, I'm going to try and bomb the gems out. If that doesn't work, we'll just bomb the bottom, and that should be for the price of 2 bombs. Should be able to make it happen. And we'll just end the level by going down there and finding that guy. That will be the last thing that happens in the level. First, I'm going to try and ghost everything, which is a major annoyance. This is one of those mines levels that is going to be for 10 freaking minutes. This should be okay. Please let me through. This is going to be pretty annoying. Please. Slowly making our way through. Oh. The ghost is there. Is there any chance I can possibly direct it to this? Nah, look how far it's coming. There's no freaking way I could ever bend this ghost to go where I want it to go. So yeah, probably bombs will need to be spent. For now though, I want to take care... I'm going to take a modular approach to this level. I want to take care of the very top first. I'm going to ghost everything I can up there. And I might spend a bomb just to make a shortcut, and maybe that will allow me. Yeah, this needs to be picked up. Nothing I can do about it. Please, spider, go F yourself. Okay, there goes that sapphire. You know what? These emeralds are doable. Because I spent the resources to get it done. This sapphire, though, ain't gonna happen. Ooh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Being crafty. That's me. Can I spend 1 bomb to make a shortcut? Yes. Get crushed, bitch. Oh, I really not get crushed. I can spend a bomb to make a shortcut here, and I think I can get the vault that way. So let's do it. So now we'll go to the corner. Get the ghost as far to the top left that I can be. We're going to make this ghost a far left extremist. She now supports Antifa and goes around beating people with clubs for only having a different opinion. And now we have a fantastic, beautiful ghosted vault. Spending less bombs than I thought I would have to spend. Another question we got here for the price of... Actually, it will be 2 bombs. No, 1... depends how well I place it. For the price of another bomb, I can get the Kapala. For now, we can certainly sacrifice this piece of scum. Might as well go all the way around so we could grab... Is there anything left? Yeah, I thought that there was 1 diamond left. Working real hard in the mines. Some seeds require a lot of extra effort to get the money out of the mines. It's one of the levels that requires the most effort because you don't have as many resources as in other levels, but it's totally worth it. Give me that money. Let's please Callie with some more flesh. If I place that right, hopefully I'll destroy the block. It did not destroy the block, therefore I eat a dick. It is very annoying that didn't work out. And now I'm kind of stuck a little bit. So we're going to spin a rope here. I mean, it wasn't completely necessary. Kind of had to do it though. I think the Kapala is worth the bombs, so we're going to do it. We're going to leave this level with 2 bombs, 2 ropes. And of course there's still the question, can I kill the shopkeeper at the exit? After all this work, that scumbag, the filthy scum goblin, he might still end this. But damn it, I'm gonna try my darndest. My darndest, I say, to get this done. Hey, we even get that emerald as a bonus. Spring shoes are 100% welcome. Thank you so much for these spring shoes, Callie. You know exactly what I need. You're wonderful. I think I appreciate these spring shoes more than I appreciate. I would have appreciated a cape. So I like you. I want you to be my girlfriend. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, please. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we're going to take it easy. We have a okay opportunity to murder this man without too much trouble, so we're going to take it. I could go in there and fight it out like a freaking gladiator, but that requires me to have a set of balls, and I don't have balls. I have a very shriveled up scrotum that contains no testicles whatsoever, and therefore I'm going to take my sweet ass time to take a pot shot one at a time. It's going to be sad, pathetic, but it will also be successful, man. Backstabbers and cowards get a bad rap. It's weird. They simply know what works for them. They know that their tactic, like if they go at somebody from the front, they're going to get bodied. So they have to resort to a knife in the small of the back, throwing acid at somebody's face, sucker punch, that kind of stuff, so they can be successful in their endeavors. I can totally understand. I can totally see the perspective of that. It's like, why fight a battle you'll lose? Just shove a knife in somebody's throat when they're not looking, and you'll be okay. You'll be victorious. Please. You scumbag. Have we hit even once? I don't think that's happened. And I think there is a very low chance of that happening because those bullets were going especially into his trajectory, and I resent Spelunky very much for slowing me down even further. We have spent only 10 minutes into this mines level, still no end in sight, because that shopkeeper is playing hard to get, like that wouldn't wanted to be girlfriend in high school that I had. She played so damn hard to get, laughed in my face, mocked me for my efforts. Nobody was laughing when she was strangled in a ditch. I guess I was laughing. Uh-oh. Okay, don't panic. It's all good. It's all good, he's dead. If he had not been dead, this story might have ended quite differently. But hey, it's all good. No problem at all. There was no anal puckering to be spoken of today. Absolutely no scrotum becoming a bow tie of any kind. Not a thing that just happened. So anyway, now we have this guy. He's going to give us that Kapala. We have worked real hard for our rewards today. And damn it, I am entitled. I'm entitled to them. I have put in the work. I am a pro now. I have all the experience. This Kapala is now mine. Totally worth all the effort. Give me that extra bit of money, and now we can leave. Only 12 minutes in. Not a big deal. I'm the greatest. Let's keep going. Feels good. That took forever. 18 minutes into the video already. It's alright. It's okay. I'm in it for the long haul, bitch. I can do it. I am capable. I have the stamina. I have the flexibility. And I have the reach. Destroy you. Destroy every single one of these creatures. Already a point of health. This fills me with joy. That wonderful blood of my enemies shall be harvested for great gain. All these crates with nothing in them. We're going to spend a bomb to get in there, even though it is my second to last bomb. That chest really wanted to destroy my asshole. But thankfully, nothing bad happened to me. Is asshole a swear word? It really isn't, man. I resent the fact. Oh, I am sorry, Jake. You just got shot in the face. That must be a terrible experience that I don't want to ever go through. I resent the fact that a word like asshole is considered a swear word. It's silly. How silly is that? Ass is a body part. Hole is a common word everybody uses. It's just dumb. Why? Why? People are weird. Hey, we got some money. It's so arbitrary. So damn arbitrary. And I totally resent it. Besides, I'm not saying ass. I'm saying ass. You know? The British sense. Okay, Mr. Man. I have come into a wealth of explosives recently. Therefore, I don't really feel too bad about attaching this bomb to your face and laughing as you explode. Feels good to watch you die. I think that was a double pickup right there. You can always tell because of the noise that it makes. It sounds like you pick up a ton of gold. Yeah, that's totally worth getting into, but we're going to get into... We can do this with a shotgun, but I have also picked up some ropes, so let's not work too damn hard at it. I worked so hard in the previous level, I don't want to ever work hard again. That gem as well, we have quite a lot. It's a little too early. Okay, your face destroyed. We have... Nice! We have 15 seconds left. Not worth getting in there. We're just going to ghost these and then go up. Actually, wasn't there... too late now. I was like... Wasn't there a spider that exploded into gems and then I wanted to ghost that, but... it's too late now. I am far too low. Far too low. Hey, 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 hey. What's the name of the tallest man in China? Wei Long. What's the name of the man from China who was so tall he got kicked out of the country? Way too long. Oh, comedian gold. Sounds so freaking funny. There is a diamond over there that I am very much looking forward to grabbing. For now, though, we're just going to wait for this specter to come to pass. And then thereafter, we will hopefully take advantage of her white spectral caboose to get all this stuff at the top. I can just jump like a pro. I am a pro climber. Okay, that was weird how I did not hang on to the wall. I must have been 1 pixel short. There was a spider that would... it's too much work to ghost. So much work to ghost. Not gonna happen. We're just going to go all the way down there. Put that money in the pocket, but I think that's a dead end, so we don't want to do that with the ghost so damn close. It is too close, and I don't want to trap myself going in there, so I guess we're stuck getting this ghost as far away as possible. Get over here, you dumbass creature from beyond the veil. Let's see, whoopla, that was slightly upsetting because there were spikes at the bottom. Yeah, this is a bad place to put myself in. Real tight. Let's go all the way down. Get the money that we have already ghosted. And then we leave. That was a pretty good level. It was a fun time. A whole bunch of shopkeepers got slaughtered. Money was made. Everybody's happy that it's not dead. If you're not dead by the time that level ends, you are one of the happy ones. Incidentally, I happen to be the only one that's not dead. I have no choice in such matters. I'm just, I have no free will. I have no free will. I just simply go through the motions and react. Man, the double pickups are hot today. Absolutely fantastic work. I'm picking things up twice. This frog, we're going to eat it soon. This idle dough. I deserve it. Whatever happened to my shotgun? I don't know what happened to it. I did something with it. Oh, there it is. Well, that was foolish. Mr. Shopkeeper, can I interest you in an untimely death? Let's see if we can offer a good deal. A good deal of suicide You need to walk up to him and very stealthily shoot him in the back. Wonderful things to do. Please, please. That was terrible. Alright, let's maybe use Major Stupid to disarm this fool. See if we can make it happen. That was a poor shot, and I feel a little ashamed of it. It's a little difficult, though, because... To shoot this man, because the gap is not good. Like this right here. So I think it is okay to spin... Okay, that is an outcome that I'm okay with. I wanted to attach the bomb right where I'm at right now. And that would have been my path to citizenship right there. My path to murder this person. But instead, I happened to attach the bomb to his neck. And, you know, happy happenstance. Convenient and hilarious. So, very happy that it came to pass. I don't know why I've sacrificed that dude. There's no reason for me to be doing anything other than leaving. Have I left some gems behind? Oh man, I am. This is slippery. Slippery when wet. I cannot read a slippery when wet sign without giggling. That is how juvenile my mind is. I cannot see that and don't go... Just like your mom. There's a crate over there. Did not see until just now. Totally worth the bomb, I would say, on average. Yeah. Get this ruby. Yes, I totally could get that ruby, turns out. The greatest. Alright. There's a whole bunch of monkeys here. A whole mess of monkeys. Chow! Well, that was poor. Thank you, monkey. For helping me out. Giving me a boost. To murder your brother. After I stomp your head into the pavement. You know, Spelunky is very cartoonish. But I like to imagine the real life version of Spelunky. In which I just step on a monkey's neck and it just screamed. Until it broke. And then I jumped all the way up there and saw a chimp and shot him straight in the face. And just in its ugly poop flinging face. Amazing, amazing color turning frog has now become blue. Alright, let's get out. Did I ghost the diamond at the top and then not get it? It's possible I did that. But it's alright, we're successful, we're awesome. We're in a dark level. Oh. We got black market shenanigans going on. Don't see it right now though, but I know it exists. I think it's right below me right now. There you are. Please don't explode. Yeah, there it is. I could have gone into it without two bombs if I had gone to it from the bottom. Another Callie out there. I appreciate you, Callie. I like that you're watching over me. Like a wonderful patron. You're always willing to favor your faithful. Appreciate you. Let's go down. All the way down. Is there a reason to go all the way down? Yeah. I like exploring. I like being greedy. We also have a rushing water level. So hopefully there's no vault here. That would make me real sad if there was a vault here. I don't think there is. But we have a cape opportunity if I can play my cards right. It's hard though. I think it's worth the bomb. Even though we're probably going to get... Is there a platform I can stand on? Yeah. Alright, let's get this vampire where we can murder it. Okay. Okay, I can get behind this. See if you can revive so I can do a little bit more pain on you again. Alright, we're probably going to get one in the black market, but what if we don't? Then I'll feel real stupid about it, huh? Maybe the black market is going to be all bombs. a billion bomb boxes. I don't think there's even a point to ghosting here. So we're probably just gonna leave. There's also the idol. That's right, that's right. Totally forgot. You can go across. Ow. I have like a 20,000 points of health, so I don't feel too bad about getting hurt a couple million times by this damn fish. I take zero responsibility for all those points of damage. It was in fact this stupid... I guess the ghost is coming now. I think it will be foolish to even stick around to get that ruby, so we're just going to grab it, put that idol through the thing. The shotgun is right here, and we're going to leave. Made out like a bandit. Oh yeah, feels good. That was a successful level as far as I'm concerned. No vault, which means there's just not going to be a vault. It can still spawn in 2-4. Unlikely though. Already we get a pretty bad. By the way, I got told. I just now remember. I got told, hey, video's great and all that stuff, but the music is a little too loud, too low. So let me just put one more pip on that music. I have to be careful because sometimes it will drown it. But I think that's good. Yeah. Let me know if this is too much. We are here experimenting together. It's only 4 years of Spelunky videos. I'm still getting the hang out of it. Whoa, the most sweet dunk you have ever witnessed, bitch. Alright, we get a cape. It was not worth the bomb that I spent. But I forgive myself. I forgive myself. For it was the right move. Even though it didn't pay off, these 3 maniacs mean that there's no shopkeepers this way. Adam was already dead. I had nothing to do with that death, officer. We did get a pretty ass black market. Spring shoes over there. So yeah, it was a bad black market. I mean, where items are concerned, it's actually real good. Where bombs are concerned, not amazing, but good. This guy is not probably dead. Don't need to work on it anymore. Those fools have been ticket trapped. I don't trust this guy, so I'm going to keep shooting a little bit. And now we're going to find that ultra scumbag, throw a few corpses at him. Wow, they're still all alive. Incredible. Holy crap. I should have been shot in the face by that entire thing that just happened. It's very easy to put a bomb on this platform, so we're going to do it and probably not benefit from anything. Still alive, so stage number 2 of this process, we're going to find more corpses and we're going to throw them in there. When we get close enough for him to get killed by corpses, he doesn't have a corpse close, but it will happen. Especially because there's been a lot of shooting in there. There's been a lot of shooting in there, so he's very liable to get ultra destroyed by his own stupidity. Get close. There you are. It's wonderful. Wonderful, I tell you! There is another idiot down there. We should be able to murder him. Oh yeah, give me that, all that money. Sure to kill him. Somehow he has not spiked himself. So we shoot from here. No, it's not happening. Please. Are you kidding me right now? The moment I jump out of here, he's going to shoot me in the back. Okay, it didn't happen. That's good. It was very upsetting that this man has not committed suicide. Somehow did not ghost that gem. I was counting on it. Oh wow, I have to spend yet another rope or a bomb to get back up. Can somebody please explain to me how this dude has not jumped over this gap? I don't understand it. I am confused, okay? Of course, it's just the way the Shopkeeper AI works sometimes. AI between quotes. The Shopkeeper patterns work sometimes. They just don't jump over tiny gaps like that because of the way they are bouncing around like crazy. Anyway, we have to make our way to the Ankh. Pretty damn important to leave here with it. There we are. This Ultra Scum Goblin, I cannot believe that this Piss Wizard is not getting himself spiked. That's insane. Stupid. Anyway, is there any reason to ghost here? Yeah, the reason is I have 51 bombs. So 1 bomb, 1 gem. That is the criteria. This frog overpowered amphibians. What can I possibly say? What can I say other than blue frogs need the Nerf bat to the face, just like all cis white males. Get ready for a baseball bat to the teeth. Okay, you are a freaking snake, and I continue to be hurt by very trivial threats. Classic. It's been pretty awful where taking foolish damage is concerned. A fish, not just a fish, but an undead fish, bit half my health off. Then there was a snake, and there was also a frog. These are the incredible threats that are slowly whittling me down. It is a hard life, difficult life. You don't want this life. You know what else I don't want? I don't want this man alive, jumping around like a maniac. I am baffled. I am baffled by this man's ability to live. He's still bouncing. He's still doing his thing. I am confused. Let's see if we can get this sapphire. I am not terribly heartbroken about it because I'm not trying to leave yet. So it's not like he is cramping my style. But it is pretty aggravating that he refuses to commit suicide. I mean, what kind of a team player are you? Kill yourself so I can be alone in this team. True story. Never been a good team player at all in the assignments at school. I would either do all the work myself or just resent it all the way. Only in college I would kind of play nice. I'm just too damn smart, you see. That's my problem. That's my problem. It is a curse. Too smart. Finally, he got shot in the face. Holy crap, that was crazy. Pretty sure we're done. Nothing else. Nothing else to be harvested in this place. We can simply get through the exit. God damn it. Let's see if we can get around this freaking ghost, please. I'm in too much of a hurry. Hard hand gets shot, the corpse gets no respect whatsoever. That's just the way I roll. Why am I still holding on to things? I have a cape. I used the rope like I don't have a cape. Don't judge me. Stop judging me right now. Damn it, I'm going to ghost that emerald. Maybe not get ghosted. I'm going to ghost this sapphire. I'm going to ghost this emerald. Oh yeah. Just when I thought that was out, they pulled me back in. Oh. That might have been death if I had continued going down. So I'm glad I played it safe. Jumped up. Alright, please. Let this be over. Let this horrendous nightmare be over so that I can wake up into a wonderful place where I have a vault full of several $1 million in gold. Several $1 million in gold is actually probably like an ingot. So not much of a vault there. Oh, that's right. There's a diamond right there. I worked real hard to get it. There we are. Hey! We got through. Now give me a wonderful... vault. Oh, well, that was 4. God damn it. I'm losing so much health. Let me just kill a little innocent little fishies to gain a little bit of health here. Alright, so we have quite a few gems there. There's also a store of some description. And the will to murder for financial gain. Another bad move on the part of your amazing Blargh Emperor. It is quite sad. Very easy shot here. Zero guilt associated with this. Just shooting to an empty space until the man is dead. We get a few more wonderful things. Yeah, we'll bomb our way in there. I killed a fish without getting killed myself. Uh-oh. That was poorly thought out, but it worked out. Didn't give myself a whole lot of time, but it was enough time. Alright, now we better keep dealing with all these threats. They're impediments to my progress. We gotta need to deal with Boomerang Man, and now we hopefully will land a shot on this maniac. This bold monstrosity trying to spread violence to my person. Not a fan. Not a fan of your shenanigans, Mr. Shopkeeper. You're not a nice person. You don't try to talk out our differences. You have to always resort to violence. Some kind of crazy person. Alright. Hey! Yeah, we got that done. And then we have that dude down there that he probably will not get ticket trapped. So we'll have to deal with him expediently and mercilessly. I really wanted those. Are we close? Okay, we gotta concentrate on that vault. There's a lot of gems and they are pain in the butt to ghost. If I don't do it like this. Hoping that he will get ticket trapped. There's a very low chance of that though. And it's not that low if he goes into the corner. The bottom right corner right there. Not bad. What I care about is getting all that money right now. There's also gems over there. There's 2 sapphires, but they're annoying. Let's do this. Yeah. Good stuff. Erasing all of these. Oh, that is a bad idea to put myself in a situation where I have to make the shotgun jump out of there. So just be careful. By bombing here, I should be able to create myself a sweet shortcut. Especially if I put more bombs over there. This should be good. Hey! Uh-oh. Don't panic. Don't panic. We can do this. Alright, we got the vault. We can also get those sapphires. Oh, those sapphires are actually a pain in the ass. It's not too bad. Maybe. Let's see if we can do it. Oof. It is a royal pain in the ass to get those 2 sapphires. Is it even possible? Oh. Oh no. No! Okay, the sapphires went out of it. That's all that mattered to me. It's also the ruby. Ooh, big concentration of gems in a tight spot. Alrighty. This jungle level. So much chaos. Feels good. Very much time to get those 2 emeralds down there with 1 bomb. I will have to place a perfectly placed bomb right there. Kind of hard to do with the tiki trap and the spikes. I think I'll pass. I don't trust myself that much to get it done. I am a big fat pussy. I'm not gonna do it. It's not ghosted. Let's get the emerald at the top first. There. His navigation is driving me nuts. The dude at the bottom, he is not getting himself ticket trap. I had high hopes, but he continues to be completely insane. Finally get this right here. I think if I go down where he will be level with me, he might not skip the ticket trap. Alternatively, we can just go down there and shoot through the gap. Yeah, it's a narrow gap. It is hard to land that shot, but it's doable. I think this is the way you want to do it. I was going to grab the idol, but then I realized, there's no reason to do that until The way is clear. Disgusting, evil shopkeeper man. Alright, there's no more gems down here. Oh yeah, there is. Let's get the ghost to the corner and then should have enough time. I really like this seed so far. Very challenging. Lots of challenges to surmount. And this wonderful daily challenge today. Nothing is all that trivial. You have to really put in the effort to get things done. This man, though. Oh, I'm shooting the wrong spot. This dude, please catch one of these bullets. So I'll have to work at this. I do have a pitcher smith to make it less difficult. Hey, he got himself killed through the power of a corpse. Corpses in Spelunky, man, always helping me out. Can always rely on dead bodies to do my bidding. Like I'm the most amazing necromancer that has ever graced the Eternal Caves. Alright, we're good to go now. Finally. Because we have the pitcher's mitt, we can just do this. And there is a chest there. There is Belinda. Chest had nothing. Belinda can choke on D. And we can just leave. I know there's an emerald there. I'm a greedy mofo. There's an emerald here. Let's just go. I'm not that greedy. I'm just going to go. Sick of it. Into the ice caves. Going to ghost in the ice caves. Aren't you guys excited? For the wondrous things that will happen in this place. There's so much cash. So much money. I told you guys. I told you. That will put you all to shame. I will leave you, every single one of you fellas, in the dust today. Going to get so much money. So much money. You all are going to look at yourselves and hang your heads in shame. For I have surmounted every single one of your guys' efforts in this Spelunky Daily Challenge. I'm just too badass. You cannot touch me, bitch. Destroy that. Get those 2 gems. Wonderful things. Jackie gets a little roughed up. She likes it. Mr. Shopkeeper man will be mad. Jackie, you get digested? You did not get digested. You instead got tossed into the abyss. She knew how to escape. She just shook herself off like, no, everything, anything but the Sarlacc pit. Let's just trigger your sad, pathetic, sad piece of garbage of a person. Get this mine, and we're going to get to work. Yeah, get to work. Get some fantastic gems liberated. You guys ready for the Ice Caves hot take? I have a hot take for you. I have an amazing hot take that you're all going to be incredibly flabbergasted at the amazing wisdom that pours out of my face. Lately, it's been in the news. It's be topical. It's not really, like, it's a controversy, but it's only a controversy if you look at the freaking extremist thoughts and bullshit that comes out of the mainstream media. If you wanna put it that way. Let's also put some pots right there. There you go. But recently, latest controversy that has been around, and I actually opined about this on a YouTube comment. That is how strongly I feel about it. When I break out the YouTube comments and I post my opinion on somebody else's video, you know I'm serious about it. Anyway, there was a discussion about game mechanics between developers. I think she is a writer, but she could also be a developer. I did not actually get the details of her actual position at Guild Wars 2. She was, making a discussion between 2 developers, but it was on Twitter. So it was a perfectly public venue to get opinions on such things. It's not like you are having a private conversation, someone barges in. It was just 2 people talking, and they were putting on their public feed so everybody can see it and opine on it. So this guy comes in. He is a very, very well-known player in the Guild Wars 2 community. He's always have a constructive criticism and opinions and stuff. He phrases his criticism in the most courteous, absolutely polite way you could possibly phrase criticism. I honestly have not seen on the internet something phrased more politely than what the man wrote. And I can tell this is a tangent, but the way that he phrased it is the way I phrase criticism, or the way I would phrase something that I want my wife to change her behavior about. I have some very constructive, very well-intentioned, 100% friendly and loving thing that I wanted to her to know that she could do differently. So I will craft a sentence in the most tactful, friendly, and accessible way possible. Because if you're a married man, you will know that there is nothing more dreadful than your wife being mad at something you said. It's not like that, but you know, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If you're married. And I love my wife to bits. She's an awesome person, but sometimes she can fly off the handle at things that don't really warrant it. And I don't even remember the last time that she did. It's not like it happens every time, but I think you guys get exactly what I'm talking about. Like when you have something, not even negative, but you know, like a life tip that you want your partner to change their behavior about, and you want it to go over swimmingly, and you think it's 100% constructive, and 90% of the time she's going to totally see your point. It's like, yeah, you know what, you're right, I'm going to stop doing that. Like, simplest example, say that your significant other cooks a meal, she or he has a habit of putting a little too much salt in there, which is not my problem because she actually does not like using salt at all, and I've gotten used to it, so I don't want, you know, things that have, we go to a restaurant later and things all the time seem salty because I'm used to eating without a whole lot of salt. But anyway, say that you have that bit of feedback. Man, you're putting a little too much salt in the food. But she's, or he or she, let's just keep it gender neutral, uses a little too much salt in the food. And it's like, but they are cooking for you. They're making a meal for you. So they're doing something amazing for you that you have a small little bit of feedback that you want to provide. The way you phrase that feedback is the way this guy phrased his criticism. Of course, logically, the developer completely flies off the handle. And not just flies off the handle. And this is actually the issue that I want to talk about. Because, you see, fools discuss people. Intelligent people discuss events. But the wise discuss ideas. This is a quote from a famous person that I completely have never... It's a paraphrasing of a famous quote of somebody that I've never actually looked up. I know there is somebody pretty damn notorious. One of those Gandhi, Einstein kind of quotes. I have not looked it up, but I'm sure one of you guys will tell me in the comments who said that. And ideas is what I want to get to. But first, to get to the ideas, I need to start with people, then extend it to events, and then we'll end up at the ideas. Don't worry about it. Unless I die, and then we'll just get a half-satisfied thread that went absolutely nowhere. But she totally, completely unwarranted anger at this piece of feedback. But it's not just getting mad about it. It's she immediately makes it a gender issue. She's a female developer that got mansplained. That is what happened in her mind. And to this day, she's not backing off on the thing. Of course, a whole bunch of, let's call them left-leaning outlets in computer world have made their opinion clear of support and respect women. So, you know, she is completely immune to criticism because she has ovaries, obviously. So, I'm trying to get at is she gets fired because ArenaNet, the developers of Guild Wars 2, is like, you're attacking the customer base. He wasn't even an asshole to you. We're done. Pick up your things and go. Not just her got fired, but also a White Knight that came in her defense. The developer that also, I'm talking. I say White Knight, and that totally slants the narrative. I should not use that because it completely slants your perception of what I'm saying. A male developer came in and argued in her favor. Joined in the flying off the handle bit, pretty much. And he also got fired. And my opinion was, like, she's totally in the wrong. Nobody should do this. I still don't think that, you know, firing somebody for it is the way to go. Like, probably a harsh reprimand, maybe in a suspension for a little while, would have been a much better option instead of just outright firing somebody. But, you know, when people get fired like that for a public relations thing, it's one of two things. You're facing a veritable shitstorm on the media and you need a scapegoat, and that was not it in this case. The other reason why she was fired is probably, and this is something that was obvious just by looking into it a little bit, she has a big history of flying off the handle to the player base. Just a history of kind of being a complete asshole. And she must not have been a very valuable member of the team. And so, you know, they did not feel all that sad and let her go. So anyway, that's the event. That's the thing. That's the people that are involved. The ideas that I'm trying to look at is, you look at this problem, and it is an echo of the same problem that happens whenever something like this happens. You have two camps that always form. You have the people that go, you're harassing a woman, you can't harass woman, respect woman. On the other side, you have people that say, criticism is not harassment. It's always this thing. We saw it with Gamergate. We saw it all the time even in the public sphere. Of people just talking past each other, of one side failing to recognize not just that criticism is not harassment, but also, let's see if we can get through here. I am trying to still deal with the Shopkeeper, so that's why my thoughts are more fragmented than usual. I'm having a very bad time trying to deal with this guy. It is extremely infuriating that this guy's not yet dead. I keep trying the same thing over and over. Let me just use maybe a mine. Focus on that a little while. I get embroiled in my own bullshit, and I just keep trying the same thing over and over, trying to get over to the side, but I want to spend my last rope. Maybe we can just throw that through there. That's right, get wrecked. Finally, we got that done. I can go back to concentrating. To concentrate on what really matters, which is the bullshit that I'm talking about. The thing is, the two sides are just all the time talking past each other. That's the frustrating part. Because one side constantly screams harassment, 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 and there is zero reasoning with it. There is no way to get past it. And the other side constantly goes on and on and on. Criticism is not harassment, and it becomes, to use a buzzword, it becomes toxic. Because people get frustrated, so frustrated with it, they start with the insults, and they give ammunition to the other camp of harassment, and then it just gets into the same usual mess that is zero productivity on both sides. And the problem is always that it becomes a gender issue. Like, if she had not brought gender into it, it would not have been a story at all. And the way I see it, this is the discussion of the ideas right here, is nerd rage versus respect woman. Because here's the thing. For over a decade, I have played online games. And any online gamer, especially if you're in MMOs, will tell you there is a portion of the fan base that you cannot argue that are not the most sad, pathetic man babies you can possibly face. When people speak of toxic fandom, and I freaking hate that buzzword, but you know, it's what encapsulate. For some reason, the L did not want to get out of my face. I kept saying encapsulation, but no, it's encapsulation. It encapsulates that small percentage. But the thing is, what the people online with the harassment narrative say all the time is they say toxic fandom like the entirety of the fandom, or the majority of the fandom, or the game players, or anything like that. The majority is that like that. We have to get rid of them, and that's wrong. But if you've been playing online games, a decade ago, I would go into the Blizzard forums for World of Warcraft. You would see people just lambasting the developers, just getting into the most sad, autistic rages. The biggest nerd rage you could possibly encounter. And they would insult the developers, tell them the most vile garbage, just because they did something in the game that upsets them. You see. Let's see if we can stomp this thing. And that's the thing. Like, the nerd that's raging about such things, they don't give a crap about your gender. They don't give a crap about who you are as a person. They just want to hurt you when they are raging and telling you that the thing that you made in the game, in the video game, sucks. That made them mad and sad. It has nothing to do with how many titties you got and how big they are. People will turn to insult your gender because it's the lowest hanging fruit. Like, I want to make this person hurt. What is the easiest thing I can go for? Oh, they're a woman? Oh, sweet. I don't have to research anything about their life. Are they fat? Are they bad looking? Are they anything? They're a woman. I can just say, you stupid ass bitch. You suck at video game making. There you go. Person hurt. No need to do anything. If you are not a woman, they will go for anything else. It's not about you being a woman. That's just the easy resource they have to insult you. It's so easy to go to that insult, because any other insult requires me to, I don't know, look into who the hell you are and what I can use to hurt you personally. But hey, if you're a woman, I can just say, you're a cunt, and then you're there you are. You're insulted. I can call you all kinds of names and tell you why I was super mad about the things that you did, which is not the case in this particular incident, because the person was 100% respectful. But it's what I'm saying, that I'm trying to exemplify is, it's never I should never say never, but most of the time, the great majority of the time, it's not a gender issue. It's about nerd rage. And here's the thing that happens, and I think it's the root of why all these, females in gaming are getting harassed. This ties into just general culture in our society, because as a general rule, and again I'm generalizing, I'm extrapolating from anecdotal evidence in my own life, and I would say common sense. As a general rule, a man always endeavors to be courteous to a woman, more so than to a man. This is something that you can see in every walk of life. This is very much a general rule. We want to impress and have women think that we are nice. And not nice in the I'm a nice guy kind of, nice guy between quotes. But we are decent people, because it is deeply ingrained in a heterosexual man's DNA to want to impress women. So most men want to be courteous to the opposite sex. The reason I'm saying that is that you have developers, you have women coming into previously male-dominated, are still male-dominated fields. And many of these women are not used to dealing with the nerd rage because, for lack of a better word, they have been sheltered by this entire... this can be very easily misconstrued into saying that I'm a misogynist piece of garbage, but I'll just have to embrace that. I'm not trying to argue that at all. But I think it's a very reasonable thing to say that a lot of women have not faced that kind of really harsh, violent, not violent in the physical sense violence, but vile approach to receiving criticism. And they take it as harassment because they're women. But you fail to understand that the gaming community in particular, since the Middle Ages of gaming, I was going to say we because I've never posted an angry comment to a developer, but it's been very commonplace for a stilted gamer to voice their opinion in not so kind terms. Let's just put it that way. Let's put it that very mild way. That there's a lot of nerd rage out there, and that is the culture of a small subset of the gaming community. And you cannot argue that there is not such a small subculture. That is the other thing that gets me, is like the people that are saying criticism is not harassment. Many will deny that there's such a thing as a toxic fandom. It's like, dude, have you ever played League of Legends? Have you ever played in any MMO? There's a good reason why I don't enjoy myself playing Rocket League. Because there's something about, this is a tangent and a tangent by now. Something about something that I've discovered about myself is, if I am good at a game and I lose, I don't care about being taunted. I know that I'm pretty good at it. I just, I got bested. But if I am bad at a game and trying to learn it, and I get taunted when I lose, it just super turns me off. It's like, you know what? I'm a noob. It feels super bad inside of my heart to be taunted for losing at something I know I'm not good at. I'm just trying to learn the game. It's super, super bad feeling. So I stopped playing Rocket League because of that. I was like, man, it just feels so bad when another person mocks me when I did a terrible thing in Rocket League and I lost the match because of that. And that is another reason why I don't really like playing online games much, because the learning curve, I really, like, my brain, it's not that I can't handle it, it's that I have a very bad time and I don't want to experience that. So I'm not going to learn an online game where I know I will be mocked terribly. I'm trying to find a little bit more money before we leave. I just threw away my shotgun. I hope that you appreciate that. There's no more money here, so I don't want to feel that. But in any case, if you've ever played an online game with no straight face, can you possibly deny the fact that there's people out there that want to hurt you? There's people out there that are going to say the most vile things just for the lulz. And that is what the toxic fandom is. The problem is, because there's people that are not familiar with it, they paint the entirety or the majority of the fandom as that toxic garbage. And as a result, you get the backlash. You get people saying, you're full of shit, we're just criticizing you, get off your goddamn high horse, it's not about your damn ovaries. All this stuff that gets more and more salty. And that's why you end up with these two groups of people talking past each other, because it gets to that point where it's super counterproductive, because you have, I don't think that I finished that entire point, because of the entire, as a general thing, most women are not as habituated or are not familiar with this culture of really harsh feedback, and they will take it extremely personally. They will take it as an attack on their gender, and they will you know, women that are outspoken about such things will take to public venues and make it about gender. And people get real mad about that, because even the same person that told you you're a C word because you did not get right the coding for this particular event, even that person gets mad about you making it into a gender issue. Because if you were not a woman, they would have insulted something else about your person. There's a person over there. We want to destroy him. All that matters is he just got to jump down, and then we will laugh as he goes all the way down. That's hilarious. So that's my take on it. Isn't that fantastic? What kind of solution do I have for you? Respect women. That's a solution for you. No, I mean, I am very much in the, and this is a biased opinion, I'm very much on the gamer camp, especially in this particular event. I don't think there's much argument unless you are blindsided by extreme left-wing politics, identity politics, that no woman can be possibly criticized for what they do. In this particular case, the developer is full of shit, and they're now just creating excuses because they don't want to look in the mirror. That's the long and short of it. It's a lot of people that don't do well with introspection. They will always just point fingers instead of looking at the mirror, and it results on just constant barrages of blaming other people, where, you know, even if you're in the right, also the way that you approach a certain thing. Like, if she had simply said, let's imagine a different scenario where she had simply said, your opinion, I see what you're saying, but we've run, you know, we have years of experience dealing with this, and we have run all these tests and blah blah blah. Like, just simply say, yeah, we tried that, and it really doesn't work. We have had a lot of experiences with this. Don't think that this is the first thing that we tried. Thank you for your feedback, though. That's all it takes. And then everybody would have been super fun, super, you know, it would have been a complete non-issue. She rebuffed them. There was no different outcome than, you know, a rebuffing is a rebuffing, regardless of the way that you do it. But, you know, public relations would have not suffered. There are other more borderline cases where somebody does get verbally abused online, and there is backlash on it, and then the two camps are far more murky on who is in the right. This particular case, though, I don't think you can make you can make an argument, but it will be very disingenuous. It's not like, you have to be disingenuous and just or really misguided as a rational person to argue in favor of this fired Guild Wars 2 developer. Anyway, it all ties so tightly with the current identity politics narrative. That's something that I have railed about in the past, so we're not going to retread that. And, you know, I don't want to talk about that in particular, because it's nothing new. A lot of people have said a million things about such things. I will not be telling you anything new about that. Let's simply state, I aligned with identity politics are garbage. That's all I'm going to tell you. I've already talked about it, so we're not going to tread that entire path. Whoa. Lots of nightmares going on here. Terrible things in the mothership. I continue to be pummeled like cavemen. Don't appreciate it. We can get a lot of blood out of these scumbags, though. Hey, how about you guys bombard me? You guys don't wanna? Come. Alright. I'd like to have that turret. Whoa. Please. Please stop. With that, give me the turret. We can go up. Oh, wow, that was almost death. If I tossed that a fraction of a second earlier. That was bad. A fraction of a second earlier, that would have totally destroyed me. Because the firing of the turret would have been the thing that blows it up. It has happened to me in the past. Oh boy. No! The explosion hit me, you scumbag. Happens so many times. The damn tank will fire. I don't see the tank until it's too late. And it stuns me. Under 15,000 going to the mothership. That was a really fat chunk of cash. God damn it. I didn't leave everybody behind like I was boasting. Man, he was a good seed. Look at that. Good money there. We could have maybe made it 2 million. All right. We're done. Unfortunately, I wanted to go further. But the mothership has wrecked me. My favorite place in the world. Let me know what you think about all these things that I talk about. I do like to get into this kind of discussions. Always civil. I hope that I have phrased everything in a very civil manner in which we can just simply talk about things, because that's what really gets me about extremists. They don't want to talk, they want to suppress you. And that's why, like, people like to, and this is something that also has been said, but I very much ascribe to it, so I will close with that. The current situation is not about left versus right, it's about extremists versus moderates. The extremists on both sides need to be dealt with by the moderates, like hopefully you and I. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, in which I will expound upon such wonderful things as we have talked today. I am sure I will come up with some other bullshit to talk about. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, exercise moderation.